O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. Um minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter um minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora! O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. Um minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter um minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora! O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. Um minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter um minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora!
When you know them when you hear them. And when you hear them, you get all mushy inside, all sensitive, mushy. You know the term. Romantics know this term, mushy. I'm going to talk about the movies, the songs, the movie lines, the quotes. I'm such a romantic. I'm just talking about me, but I know you are too. Following some songs, I'll give you a list of the best love quotes, the best movies. Oh yeah, and this is the second part. You know, this is the second part. I already did the first part. And you have no idea how many parts there are. Because there are so many movies out there. Who would have guessed that? Love movies. Millions of love movies. Romance. So have fun. Enjoy. And my name is Silvia Dos Santos. But I guess you already know that. I want to thank you for coming live with me and chat with me, participate with me. Let's have fun together. So this is the second part of the romance, the love. All for Valentine's Day. It's every day, don't you think?
It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found the somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do for nobody else. Gave me a thrill with all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. Never be cross, tried to be boss, they wouldn't do for nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. Baby, it had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you.
Do you know from which movie is this song from? You Got Mail. Or not? Could it be for French Kiss? These songs are so intertwined in these movies. I got a song for you that it is in most of my favorite movies. But that song will play way in the end of the episode, of course, because it's a really special song. And do you know that actress, Jennifer Love Hewitt? So that girl, that beautiful girl, she's so talented, but she sings like an angel. I have 2 songs from her, but you listen to the first one now from the movie, If Only. I'll talk about the movie in just a few minutes. Listen to this angel voice.
You have no idea what I feel inside. Don't be afraid to let it show, for you never know if you let it hide. I love you, you love me. Take this gift and don't ask why, 'cause if you will let me, I'll take what scares you, hold it deep inside. And if you ask me why I'm with you and why I'll never leave, love will show you everything. One day, when youth is just a memory, I know you'll be standing right next to me. Oh, I love you, you love me. Take this gift and don't ask why, 'cause if you will let me, I'll take what scares you, hold it deep inside. And if you ask me why I'm with you and why I never leave, oh, my love will show you everything. Oh, my love will show you everything. Oh.
Well, isn't she gifted with beauty and talent to sing? She's so gracious. The movie has in the cast Tom Wilkinson as a taxi driver, a very special taxi driver, I may add, Diana Hart, and Paul Nichols as the main character of the movie. Ian Wyndham is the character that Paul Nichols portrays in the movie. And what happens is he is the boyfriend, the fiancé of the lovely Samantha, portrayed by Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm going to repeat myself, but you're gonna cry. I cried like in the middle of the movie and in the end. The movie it takes a tragedy, to teach the young businessman Ian to put love ahead of work and open up to his musician girlfriend, Samantha. From 10 points, it's rated 7.1. It's a good rate. The critic reviews are amazing. You know, love is, for many of us, a special thing. For others, not so much. But I guess this special episode, you might call it like that, about love, romance, it touches the soul of everyone. I'm getting the best feedback about this special podcast about love, romance. Your favorite movies, your favorite songs, and favorite movie lines.
Vieni via con me. Entra in questo amore buio, non perderti per niente al mondo. Via, via, non perderti per niente al mondo. Lo spettacolo d'arte varia, io un innamorato di te. It's wonderful.
And the movie that I was talking about is a comedy drama fantasy from 2004 called If Only. I've got another song from that movie, but it will play later on. And now listen to a movie song, Via con me, French Kiss movie.
Via, via, vieni via con me. Entra in questo amore buio, pieno di uomini. Via, via, entra e fatti un bagno caldo. C'è un accappatoio azzurro, fuori piove un mondo freddo. It's wonderful, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. Look, my baby, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. I dream of you, chips, chips. Da-ti-do-di-do, chi-boom, chi-boom-boom. Da-ti-do-di-do, chi-boom, chi-boom-boom. Da-ti-do-di-do.
Movies makes us feel things, and in romantic scenes, this is especially true. I've got for you the ranked or not ranked best romantic love quotes from cinema. Here's one from Brief Encounter, a quote: "I've fallen in love. I'm an ordinary woman. I didn't think such violent things could happen to ordinary people." And to the sound of the lovely on my top 3 female voices, the singer that I sang the most since I was a kid is Whitney Houston. And from the movie Father of the Bride, I knew I'd never be able to remember what Nina wore that day, but I also knew I'd never forget the way she looked. And from You've Got Mail, I want it to be you. I wanted it to be you so badly. Meg Ryan said to Tom Hanks' character.
My friends try and tell me I'm a man of my own, but each time I try, I just break down and cry, 'cause I'd rather be home feeling blue. So I'm saving all my love for 'cause tonight is the night for feeling alright. We'll be making love the whole night through. So I'm saving all my love. Yes, I'm saving all my love. Yes, I'm saving all my love for you.
So it's not gonna be easy, he said. It's gonna be real hard. We're gonna have to work at this every day. But I want to do that because I want you. I want all of you forever, you and me, every day. From the movie, The Notebook.
Saving all my love. Yeah, I'm saving all my loving. Yes, I'm saving all my love for you.
From the Brokeback Mountain movie, he said, I wish I knew how to quit you. Jake Gyllenhaal said it. To the late actor who won the award, the posthumous Oscar, Heath Ledger. We all miss him dearly. From the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I can't see anything I don't like about you. Very romantic. We left the voice, the dazzling voice of Whitney Houston, one of my favorites, top 3 in female voices, of course, and one of my top 5 favorite male voices is Tom Waits, the gifted Tom Waits.
Well, the music plays and you display it hard for me to see. I had a beer and now I hear you calling out for me. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, the room is crowded, there's people everywhere. And I wonder, should I offer you a chair? Well, if you sit down with this old clown, I'll take that frown and break it. Before the evening's gone away, I think that we can make it. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, I can see that you are lonesome just like me. And it being late, you'd like some company. Well, now I've had two. I look at you and you look back at me. The guy you're with, he's up and split. The chair next to you's free. And I hope that you don't fall in love with me.
I'm just happy. I've never felt that before. I'm just exactly where I want to be. I can't remember anything without you. To me, you are perfect. Love Actually, the movie.
And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. funny things inside a man. These old tomcat feelings you don't understand.
And you had me at hello. I love you. You complete me. From the movie that I love, Jerry Maguire, with Tom Cruise and Renee Zellweger.
And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Now it's closing time, the music's fading out. Last call for drinks, I'll have another stout. I turn around to look at you, you know where to be found. I search the place for your lost face, guess I'll have another round. And I think that I just fell in love with you.
You thought I was going to let you sleep while you listen to my show? Come on. I know that the amazing voice from Tom Waits, it's a little bit relaxing. I've got a few of those relaxing songs, but I've got a few of these that you're listening now, She Phones. You know, those rocking days, rock and roll. One fine day, it's another movie I'm going to talk about in a few seconds. You know, One Fine Day is one of my favorite movies, and it's from 1996. This song you're listening is from 1963, but the movie is a romance comedy from 1996 called One Fine Day, starring none other than Michelle Pfeiffer, that blue-eyed girl, Michelle Pfeiffer, and George Clooney. Oh yeah, George Clooney. It's a great movie. You should watch it because it has a great cast, a great script. And I got one of my favorite male voices for you right now. I'm going to talk about the movie One Fine Day while you're listening to
the little ordinary things that
the fabulous Nat King Cole.
I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as a king.
So George Clooney portrays the character called Jack Taylor. He's a 24-hour journalist, reporter, who is exposing corruption in the city hall and with a daughter to raise when the woman leaves home. When his wife, left home, divorced him. Melanie Parker is an architect, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, the beautiful Michelle Pfeiffer. And I love this movie. It's such it's stressful for them, for the characters, because they can't find the time, and it's super cute and funny, this movie. But if you are a romantic, if you love romantic movies, I can't figure it out an excuse not to watch this movie. It's just a simple, cute, and lovely movie. One Fine Day with George Clooney and Michelle Pfeiffer. George Clooney has another movie that I like, Dangerous Romance, with Jennifer Lopez from 1998, 2 years after the other movie I talked about. He portrays Jack Foley, the most successful bank robber in the country. The day he escapes from prison, he steals something much more precious than money, the heart of Karen Cisco. Smart, sexy, unfortunately a federal agent. Now that's a troubled romance right there. From Steven Soderbergh, 1998 romance, police, fiction movie, Dangerous Romance with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. For you.
The very thought of you, and I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do.
Nobody sings like Nat King Cole these days, nowadays.
A kind of daydream. I'm happy as a king.
Sadly, there is no such voice singing in the radio these days. Don't you agree with me?
That's everything. The mere idea of you. The longing here for you.
People say often, I am an old soul. I guess I am, because I love these type of voices, like Nat King Cole, Tony Bennett, you name it. I love it.
See your face in every flower, your eyes and stars.
From the movie Addicted to Love, comedy romance from 1997, Maggie's and Sam's former partners are in love. She wants revenge and he wants his lost love back. So they work together to break up the happy couple. But they find each other falling in love with each other. 6.1 in ratings from Metascore critics reviews. It's an amazing movie. starring the lovely husband from Sarah Jessica Parker, Matthew Broderick as Sam, and Meg Ryan portraying Maggie, and the late that passed away this past year, Kelly Preston, the lovely wife of John Travolta, of course, in the movie Addicted to Love. Let's keep listening to this magical voice.
The mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You'll never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower.
Rumor has it,
Eyes and stars above.
a movie starring Jennifer Aniston and Kevin Costner,
Very thought of you,
and the lovely, talented Shirley MacLaine, one of my favorites.
I love.
Farewell. We are saying farewell to this magical voice by Nat King Cole and welcoming another one, but a female voice this time.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel when I'm in your head.
So, Sarah Huttinger is a woman who learns that her family was the inspiration for the book and film The Graduate, the famous movie The Graduate, and that she just might be the offspring of the well-documented event.
Because the night
Patti Smith, because of the night.
Because the night belongs to us. Have I doubt when I'm alone? Love is a ring, the telephone. Love is an angel disguised.
This movie starring Kevin Costner, Shirley MacLaine, and Jennifer Aniston, and Mark Ruffalo, and other actors that are just as fantastic, like these I mentioned before. It's a comedy drama romance called Rumor Has It from 2005. Go check it out, Google it. Rumor Has It. You'll love it.
Because the night belongs to life. Because the night belongs to love. Because the night belongs to us.
Talking about Kevin Costner, he has a quite fantastic list of amazing movies, such as Revenge from 1990,
I live, forgive the earth, burning, I believe it's time to ring.
a retired U.S. Navy pilot comes to Mexico where he falls in love with the wife of a powerful businessman. The consequences will be cruel and unforeseen. I must tell you, this movie gives me the shivers, but it's also a very sexy movie, sensual, and romantic.
There are two lovers, they believe in the night we trust. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to love.
And Anthony Quinn portrays the husband of the lovely Madeline Stowe, Maria. Maria, it's a name, it's Myriea. So you say it like you want it. And Kevin Costner portrays Cochrane, the US pilot. A love triangle, I must say. I hope you like it. But it's a bit strong. I urge you to not watch it if you are really sensitive. Now, another male voice it's the romantic kind. I have all the albums, vinyl albums, still. I'm a vinyl girl, vinyl, whatever you call it. I still got it. This movie I talked about is from the amazing, sadly late, also Tony Scott. What an amazing director. Van Morrison for you now.
Take away my sadness, ease my trouble, that's what you do. All the morning sun and all its glory, reach the day with hope and comfort too. And you fill my life with laughter, you can make it better. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. Cause the love is divine, and it's yours and it's mine like the sun. At the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one. Say, have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do.
What a song, right? And Van Morrison's song, of course. The movie Tin Cup from 1996 is a comedy drama romance starring also Kevin Costner, and this time his co-star is Rene Russo, a washed-up golf pro working at a driving range, tries to qualify for the US Open in order to win the heart of his successful rival's girlfriend. Another love triangle. We are all suckers for love triangles, aren't we? Admit it, we all are.
Have I told you there's no one above you? Well, my heart was gladness, take away my sadness.
So the movie is called Tin Cup from 1996. Google it and watch it.
Take away my sadness, fill my life with gladness, ease my trouble, that's what you do. Fill my life with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my trouble, that's what you do.
So, another movie, Robin Hood, Prince of the Thieves, action, adventure, drama movie. When Robin and his Moorish companion come to England and the tyranny of the Sheriff of Nottingham, he decides to fight back as an outlaw. I'm talking about Robin Hood, portrayed by none other Kevin Costner, with Christian Slater and Morgan Freeman in the cast. But for now, Tina Turner pays you company.
Can't help but show, though I hardly know your name. I know about love, and I know I don't want to lose you. I don't even want to say goodbye. Oh no, I just want to hold on to this true love. True love. Women who have made mistakes are a little afraid. They don't like taking chances. She will play the waiting game. She's never impressed by those manly advances. I know I've only just met you, baby.
And you're thinking to yourself, what about Message in a Bottle from 1999? A movie to make you cry? Because they, and spoiler alert, they won't be together because in the end, he dies. The character portrayed by Kevin Costner dies in the end. Oh my God, what a tragic movie. A woman discovers a tragic love letter in a bottle on a beach and is determined to track down the author. Portrayed by the lovely, beautiful, talented Robin Wright, that was once Robert Wright Penn, the ex-wife from Sean Penn, the actor. Amazing one also. Portrays Teresa, and Dodge is played by Paul Newman. Paul Newman. I got a few songs from some movies he did. Paul Newman. He plays Dodge, the father of Garrett, played by Kevin Costner. It's from those books of Nicholas Sparks. So you know you'll have 126 minutes of drama, romance, 6.3 in the ratings. Yeah, it's a pretty good rating, I guess. Kevin Costner in the movie Message in a Bottle. Tina Turner is still singing.
I don't wanna lose you. I don't even wanna say goodbye. Oh no. I just wanna hold on to this true love, true love. I don't wanna lose you. And I always wanna feel this way. 'Cause every time I'm with you, I feel true love, true love.
I'll see you in my dreams.
Let me suggest you Jimmy Durante. I'll see you in my dreams. From the movie Enough Said is a 2013 American romantic comedy drama film written and directed by Nicole Holofcener. The film stars Julia Louis-Dreyfus, the Elaine Bennett from Seinfeld show. Yes, my favorite show. One of my favorite shows. James Gandolfini from another favorite show, The Sopranos. Kind of like The Godfather, you know? The mob, mafia. James Gandolfini, the actor that left us, sadly, already. Catherine Keener and Toni Collette, what an amazing actress also, and Ben Falcone. Louis-Dreyfus plays Eve, a divorced masseuse who begins a relationship with Albert, portrayed by Gandolfini, only to discover that he's the former husband of her own client and friend, Marianne, portrayed by Keener. But watch this movie, the soundtrack, the cast, all of it. It's amazing, magical. This is a tribute to James Gandolfini and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. And please listen to Jimmy Durante still.
Lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine, they will light my way tonight. Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Wherever you are. Wherever you are. Nicolas Cage. Do you know that name? The movies. I'm talking about the movies this guy did. Some call him crazy, but I guess you have to be a bit crazy to do the characters he does in the movies. And he is one of the best, you know? He is one of the best. Sarah McLachlan, I Will Remember You. I'm going to tell you the list of his movies soon enough.
I can't sleep, standing on the edge of something much too deep. It's funny how I feel so much, I cannot say a word. We are screaming inside, oh, we can't be heard. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. So afraid to love you, more afraid to lose, clinging to a past that doesn't let me choose. Where once there was a darkness, a deep and endless night. You gave me everything you had, oh, you gave me life, and I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. We've no
To Death Destinations with Tay Leone, starring Nicolas Cage. So the list, I won't repeat, it is from the movies list of starring Nicolas Cage, the genius Nicolas Cage. So The Family Man, 2 Destinations with Tay Leone. Go check it out. It's an amazing movie. And The Last Tango in New Orleans, and Peggy Sue got married. And amazing. I watched this movie for the first time last month, I think. And Goodbye Innocence, Honeymoon to 3, A Wild Heart, Rebellious Dreams, It Could Happen to You. You know that movie always appears in the Hollywood Channel, and lately it didn't. On Valentine's Day, it didn't show this movie, sadly, but it's a good one. It Could Happen to You, and Captain Corelli, and Dying in Las Vegas, and The Moonspell with the singer and actress Cher is most the names likely said Cher. Some say Chair, but it's not a chair, it's Cher. So The Moonspell, starring Nicolas Cage and Cher, and of course City of Angels, Nicolas Cage with Meg Ryan. I know you know that one, but he has another one. I can't recall the name, I'm sorry, but it's a movie he did with Angelina Jolie. It has this song in it, and Nicolas Cage does a love scene with Angelina Jolie. It will make you sweat, I swear to you.
I thought it was just a matter of time till I had 100 reasons not to think about you. But it's just not so. And after all this time, I still can't let go. I've still got your face painted on my heart, drawn upon my soul, etched upon my memory, baby. And I've got your kiss still burning on my lips, the touch of my fingertips, this love so deep inside of me, baby. I'm trying everything that I can to get my heart to forget you, but it just can't seem to. I guess it's just no use. In every part of me, still a part of you, and I still got your face painted on my heart, drawn upon my soul.
Let's go on with this list because it goes on. And this is just the second part. And we are live, so Say Anything from 1989. It's a comedy, drama, romance portraying an actor that I really like watching his movies from the 80s and 90s, called John Cusack. He has a sister who's an amazing actress also, Joan Cusack, and he is John Cusack. They look alike, they're brother and sister, they are siblings, but they both are amazing actors. And but I'm talking about, of course, John Cusack. So the movie Say Anything from 1989, a noble underachiever and a beautiful valedictorian fall in love the summer before she goes off to college. A well-rated movie with John Mahoney of James Ford and Lily Taylor. Lily Taylor is on the movie that I like, the Mystic Pizza with Julia Roberts, but this will come in the third part or fourth part of this special episode. We're talking about the second part still. So John Cusack did numerous movies, fantastic movies, such as the movie Must Love Dogs from 2005, comedy romance. 30-something preschool teacher looks to the personals for a change of pace in relationships with hilarious results. You listen to The Cult, Painted on My Heart. So we did a numerous list of movies. America's Sweethearts with the beautiful actresses Julia Roberts and Catherine Zeta-Jones, with the amazing, talented Billy Crystal as Liv Phillips, and John Cusack by Joe Roth from 2001. And one of my personal favorites is this one. It's called Serendipity. Serendipity. It's an amazing movie from 2001, my favorite. A couple search for each other years after the night they first met, fell in love and separated, convinced that one day they'd end up together. So both of them, they meet each other, and I'm talking about Kate Beckinsale as Sarah Thomas and John Cusack as Jonathan. So they go on with their lives, and they almost got married with somebody else, but I don't know. It's like a magical thing. The signs, whatever they caught in their hands, they see it as a sign to return to that old love. Like soulmates. She was about to marry someone, he was about to marry another person, but they ended up together because of the signs they both saw during their lives. And you're listening to Pat Benatar, Love is a Battlefield, from another romantic movie with Jennifer Garner, I think, and Mark Ruffalo, before 30s.
Love is a battlefield. We are strong. No one can tell us where. Searching hard for so long. Both of us knowing love is a battlefield.
So, an anonymous love letter left in Michael Ryan's locker on the last day of school wreaks havoc on his life and the lives of everyone who come in contact with it. Secret Admirer from the year 1985, a comedy romance. Secret Admirer. The name tells you everything, right? With Kelly Preston. Again, this actress comes up in numerous movies. The wife of John Travolta, who left us sadly in 2020. And C. Thomas and Lori Loughlin. And an amazing cast. It's from 1985. Anonymous love letter. That tells you everything, right? So go watch it if you are a romantic. Secret Admirer with Kelly Preston.
Do you hurt me so bad? It would help me to know. Do I stand in your way? Or am I the best thing you've had? Believe me.
Love Affair, 108 minutes of drama and romance. Ex-football star Mike Gambrell meets Terry McKay on a flight to Sydney, which is forced to land on a small atoll. Both engaged to other people. Oh, it's a love triangle again. They become romantic on board the ship sent to take. So it's a love affair from 1994 with Annette Bening and her husband, Warren Beatty. Dick Tracy, you know Dick Tracy? Warren Beatty. Katharine Hepburn plays Ginny, the amazing Katharine Hepburn, sister of Audrey Hepburn, of course. So this is a love triangle. I guess you'll love it, like I did.
When I'm losing control, will you turn me away? Or touch me deep inside? And when all this gets old, will it still feel the same? There's no way this will die. Leave me alone! But if we get much closer, I could lose control. And if your heart surrenders.
Elizabethtown is a 2005 American romantic tragic comedy film written and directed by Cameron Crowe and distributed by Paramount Pictures. Its story follows a young shoe designer who is down on his luck and was recently fired from his job after costing his company close to $1 billion. On the verge of suicide, he receives a call from his sister informing him of the death of his father. So he decides to return to his hometown of Elizabethtown to lay his father to rest and becomes involved in an unexpected romance. It stars Orlando Bloom, Kirsten Dunst, Alec Baldwin, and Susan Sarandon. What a cast! What an amazing cast. And did you know, just a little curiosity, one of the producers of Elizabethtown, which is an amazing movie, is produced by the none other Tom Cruise, the handsome, sexy Tom Cruise, but also talented, of course.
Both of us knowing love is a
When I think of Tom Cruise, I think, what an amazing actor, not thinking about how sexy he is, because he is. Remember the movie I talked about earlier, Serendipity? I'm repeating it because it's one of my favorites. Go see it. I urge you to see it. Serendipity with Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack. Please go watch it. If you believe in signs, in love signs, to be with the one you love, in soulmates, you believe in soulmates? You gotta listen to this song by Nick Drake, Northern Sky, which is a song from the movie Serendipity, the soundtrack.
Brighten my northern sky. a long time that I'm waiting. Been a long time that I'm blown. Been a long time that I've wandered. But through the people I have known, oh, if you would and you could straighten my new mind's eye.
Amidst a sea of litigation, two New York City divorce lawyers find love. The film is called Laws of Attraction from 2004, a comedy romance, 90 minutes of comedy romance.
Would you love me for my head? Would you love me through the winter? Would you love me till I'm dead? Oh, if you would.
Starring Julianne Moore, Michael Sheen, and the sexy Pierce Brosnan, the one of James Bond cast, you know. Pierce Brosnan has quite a few movies I love. So I'm going to tell you a few, only a few.
I never held emotion in the palm of my hand. I felt sweet breezes in the top of a tree. But now you're here, bright in my northern sky.
Starring Timothy Spall, Celia Imrie, Pierce Brosnan, and Emma Thompson, Love Bunch. It's a comedy in 94 minutes from 2013. A divorced couple scheme to recover the retirement money that was stolen from them. It's an hilarious movie with a cast, a golden cast, and a script to die for. So go watch it. And don't believe the ratings on this one, because it's a really good movie. And sometimes the critics are just that, bad critics. Some are good, some are bad. I think on this one, they are terribly wrong. The Love Bunch, starring Emma Thompson and Pierce Brosnan, is an amazing movie. You're listening to Madonna, Live to Tell.
Tell the secret I have learned till then. It will burn inside of me. I know where beauty lives. I've seen it once. I know the one she gets.
Love is All You Need. It's a movie and funny story, I have to tell you. I watched this movie without, the legends, the translation legends. And the translation. And you know what? I understood everything. I think it's Romanian. They speak in the movie with English in the mix, but it's an amazing movie. And a hairdresser who has lost her hair due to cancer finds out her husband is having an affair and travels to Italy for her daughter's wedding and meets a widower who still blames the world for the loss of his wife. So the widower is Pierce Brosnan, and Trin Dirham, it's her name, portrays Ida. From 2012, the name of the movie you must watch is Love Is All You Need. You won't regret it, because I didn't. I loved it. And the first time, I didn't get most of the words, but they are amazing actors.
How will they hear? When will they learn? How will they I learned my lesson well. Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned. Till then, it will burn inside of me. The truth is never far behind. You kept it hidden well. If I live to tell.
Richard Gere. What a man, what a beautiful, handsome man, actor. He's a bit old right now, I know, but when he was a young guy, he was something else, wasn't he? I'm talking for the women, of course, so I'm going to give you a few movies of Richard Gere.
Around the world, I had my pick of any girl. You'd think I'd be happy, but I'm not. Everybody knows my name, but it's just a crazy game. Oh, it's lonely at the top. Listen to the band they play just for me.
So, Unfaithful, Richard Gere, Lancelot, The First Night, Intersection Crossroads, Not So Romantic, Amélie, Summersby, and The Exotic Hotel Marigold, The American Gigolo, Officer and Gentleman, and both movies with Julia Roberts that Richard Gere did, A Woman's Dream like Pretty Woman, everyone knows about it, and Runaway Bride. Richard Gere has gifted us with precious, precious movies already, and it continues to do so. He has an amazing movie with Diane Lane. If you haven't watched it yet, it's Nights in Rodin. But I must warn you, he dies in the end. It's from Nicholas Sparks. Nicholas Sparks knows how to write for movies, starring Richard Gere and Diane Lane. You're gonna cry in the end, but it's worth it. Nights in Rodin.
Listen, all you fools out there, go on and love me, I don't care. Oh, it's lonely at the top.
So he's not that into you, it's not so into you, he's not that into you. The title varies from one to another, but it doesn't matter. It's a group of men and women from Baltimore navigate the excitement of first dates and the problems of married life as they try to interpret the signals sent by the opposite sex, hoping to be the exception to the rule. It's from April 2, 2009, here in Portugal, of course, the release date, from Ken Kwapis. The name is amazing. Ken Kwapis, director. It was nominated for a Teen Choice Award and Best Actress in Comedy Film. So it stars Jennifer Goodwin, Jennifer Connelly, Scarlett Johansson, Jennifer Aniston, Justin Long, Drew Barrymore, Bradley Cooper, and so on goes the list. Did you know that Jennifer Connelly is starring in the sequel of Top Gun with Tom Cruise? I'm waiting to see it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm waiting to see it. I'm going to talk about a cute and I think a sharp movie with a soundtrack that you will be mind blown, like a superb soundtrack starring Leonard Cohen. And the movie takes the title as the song, Take This Waltz. And you know, my mother, Anna Maria, loves this man's voice. Me too. Leonard Cohen, for you.
There's a tree where the doves go to die. There's a piece that was torn from the morning, and it hangs in the gallery of frost. Aye, 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 aye. Take this waltz, take this waltz. Take this waltz with a clamp on its jaws. Oh, I want you, I want you, I want you on a chair with a dead.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.
Magazine in the cave at the tip of the lily, in some hallway where love's never been, on our bed where the moon has been sweating.
A movie by director Sarah Polley in 2013, released in Portugal. It doesn't matter because when the soundtrack begins with Leonard Cohen, and you know you're gonna have a great movie to watch, starring Seth Rogen, Luke Kirby, Michelle Williams, and Sarah Silverman, and it has an amazing soundtrack with Feist and some 80s movie songs, but that is not important here. The script is amazing, and Margot is married to Lou, but feels a strong attraction to a stranger named Daniel. This double feeling makes her question who she really is and what kind of relationship she wants to have. Love, commitment, or passion? Michelle Williams has become a prudent actress. She's the ex-wife and widow of Heath Ledger, amazing actor. But she is a superb actress. She's so gracious in her characters in the movies. She already did Marilyn Monroe. What a just fine actress she is. What a fine actress. I'm in awe of her talent, and you should be too. And go watch Take This Waltz. Are you listening to this title? Take This Waltz. Like the song of Leonard Cohen you're listening. So I'll let you listen with the name of the movie in mind. Take This Waltz. Go watch the movie, please.
Aye, aye, aye. Take this waltz, take this waltz. With its I'll never forget you, you know. This waltz, this waltz, this waltz, this waltz, with its very own breath of brandy and death, dragging its tail in the sea. And I'll dance with you in Vienna. I'll be wearing a river's disguise, the highest while on my shoulder, my mouth on the dew of your thighs, and I'll bury my soul in a scrapbook with the photographs there and the moths, and I'll yield to the flood of your beauty, my cheap violin and my cross. And you'll carry me down on your dancing to the pools that you lift on your wrist. Oh my love, oh my love, take this waltz, take this waltz. It's yours now, it's all that there is.
Kiss me as if it were the last time. Casablanca. Death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay for a while. The Princess Bride.
I remember the days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy towns forever. Back roads empty for miles.
When Harry Met Sally, starring Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan.
When I saw you, I knew.
I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. What an amazing movie.
The railroad track. We'll get a hip, double dip, tip toppy, two-seat Pontiac. So you can rev her up, don't go slow. It's only green lights and all right. Let's go together with a wink and a smile. Give me a wink and a smile.
I like you, so there's that. I guess I have that. Garden State.
We go together like a wink and a smile.
Before sunset. I guess when you're young, you just believe there'll be many people you'll connect with. Later in life, you realize it only happens a few times. In Atonement, the movie I talked about in the first part of this special episode, I will return, I will find you, love you, marry you, and live without a shame.
With a wink and a smile, we go together like a wink and a smile.
Shakespeare in Love. You'll never age for me, nor fade, nor die. Bridget Jones' Diary. No, I like you very much, just as you are. Remember I told you about that second song sang by Jennifer Love Hewitt from the movie If Only I talked about earlier? So this movie has these songs, amazing songs, Take My Heart Back, from the movie If Only. I'm not sure if you knew that Jennifer Love Hewitt had this angelic voice. With all due respect, I'm not saying all of you didn't know this song, Take My Heart Back, from the movie If Only, starring the singer actress Jennifer Love Hewitt, but I guess some of you didn't know. So tell me, did you become a fan of this angelic voice? I most certainly did. I became a fan of this voice, of her songs. I didn't know her well, and I loved the movie, If Only, that's the name of the movie. And she sings these two songs featured on this episode. And it's magical. So sweet, so precious.
Just a little more time was all we needed. Just a little time.
Listen to me, mister. You're my knight in shining armor. Don't you forget it. On the golden pond. Soon I'll catch you. Don't know if we each other have a destiny, or if we're all just floating around accidental, like on a breeze. But I think maybe it's both. Maybe both is happening at the same time. I miss you, Jenny. If there's anything you need to know, I won't be far away. You want the moon? Just say the word, and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. From It's a Wonderful Life and Forrest Gump. So many movies. I think I'd miss you even if we'd never met. But Adams, I love you without knowing how, why, or even from where. The entire I Wanna Grow Old With You song, The Wedding Singer. And things I hate about you. I hate the way you talk to me and the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much. It makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. I hate it. I hate the way you're always right. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse, when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around and the fact that you didn't call. But mostly, I hate the way I don't hate you at all. Not even close, not even a little bit, not even at all. Kevin Kline, the actor of French Kiss, La Mer.
Et d'une chanson d'amour, la mer a bercé mon cœur pour la vie. Voyez, près des étangs, ces grands roseaux au milieu. Voyez, ces oiseaux blancs et ces maisons rouillées. Les a bercés le long des golfes clairs et d'une chanson d'amour la mer a bercé mon cœur pour la vie.
You were the only thing in my life that was real. Blue in the warmest color.
Elle aussi a bercé mon cœur pour la vie. C'est la vie.
You could make it true. What are legends anyway? But stories about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Of course, it takes courage and imagination. Not everybody has that. I may be an old fraud, Daniel, but I do know this. Something that two people who are in love create together against impossible odds can hold them together forever. Let's listen to the beauty and the let me see, the sweet, splendid talent of Carla Bruni. Those dancing days are gone.
The moon ain't silver. Come, let let me sing into your ear. Thought this very day, noon upon the clock. All that silk and satin gear. The men may put pretense away who leans upon a stick. Sing and sing until he drop. Whether to maid or hag, I carry the sun in golden cup. The moon in a silver bag, I carry the sun in golden cup. The moon in a silver bag.
Rusty, rusty voice. You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you.
Come, let me sing into your ear.
Yeah, I love you.
Those dancing days.
All of you that are listening to the second part of this episode, special episode. It's not quite the usual episodes of podcast Art and Heart. Yours truly, made by yours truly. It's more like a special episode that has 4 parts. I already launched the first. This is the second, with many mistakes in the sound system and the recording system. I'm begging for your patience about that, but I'm trying on a few new systems, recording systems. So bear with me. Be patient with me, okay? At least I got a great theme about love and a great soundtrack for you. And this is the second part. I'll do the third part in a few days, and the fourth part, of course, after the third. And thank you for being there. For you, now, we have Otis Redding. This is a magnanimous voice for me. I hope you enjoy. I know I will.
I've got dreams to remember.
I get you guessed the title. I've got dreams to remember. Have you got dreams to remember? With whom, may I ask?
I know you said he was just a friend, but I saw him kiss you again and again. These eyes of mine, they don't fool me. Why did he hold you so tenderly? I've got dreams to remember. Listen, honey.
I've got dreams.
Rough dreams.
Dreams to remember.
I still want you to stay. I still love you anyway. I don't want you to ever leave. Girl, you just satisfy me. Ooh-wee.
They say when you meet the love of your life, time stops. And that's true. It was a million tiny little things that, when you added them all up, they meant we were supposed to be together. And I knew it. I knew it the very first time I touched her. It was like coming home, only to no home I'd ever known. I was just taking her hand to help her out of a car, and I knew it. It was like magic. From Sleepless in Seattle, featuring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. For You. That is the name of the song by John Denver. Quite a special one. For you that is a fan of John Denver. This is from his wildlife concert. Enjoy.
Just to live in your laughter, just to sing in your heart, just to be every one of your dreams come true, just to sit by your window, just to touch in the night, just to offer a prayer each day for you, just to long for your kisses, just to dream of your...
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Moulin Rouge. The only way you can beat my crazy was by doing something crazy yourself. Thank you. I love you. I knew it the minute I met you. I'm sorry it took so long to catch up. I just got stuck. From the movie The Silver Linings Playbook with Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper.
Just to lay in your arms, just to be the first one, always there for you, just to live in your laughter.
I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. From Notting Hill with Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts and an amazing cast.
Just to sit by your window, just to touch.
He's looking at you, kid. Casablanca.
Just to offer a prayer each day for you, just to long for your kisses, just to dream of your sighs.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. Um minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter um minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora! O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. Um minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter um minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora!
To know that I'd give my life for you. For you, without only for you. Just to wake up each morning, just to you by my side. Just to know that you're never really far away. Just a reason for living. Just to say I adore.
It doesn't matter if the guy is perfect or the girl is perfect, as long as they are perfect for each other.
For you,
for the rest of my life.
Good Will Hunting with Robin Williams. The missed Robin Williams. We all miss him very dearly.
Only for you of my heart, just the pledge of my life, my love for you.
Well, I don't know what is wrong with this app that I'm using to record, but okay. And that's Amore. No. We will listen to Dean Martin. I hope this time it all checks out and all goes well with the sound. It's not in my control. It's an app to record to the whole wide world, so it's bound to happen some mistakes. And we'll talk about, after a few minutes, of a few movies starring Eddie Murphy, the funny guy, Eddie Murphy.
Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a guitarandella. When the stars make you drool, just like a pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
Yes, February is the month of love all over the world. And the first movie I want to talk about starring Eddie Murphy is Boomerang, 1992 comedy drama romance, and has the lovely Halle Berry, the Oscar winner already. She has won an Oscar, and well deserved. May I add? I may add that to the description that Halle Berry deserves an Oscar. Not for this movie, no, but for the movie she did, which win her an Oscar, of course. So, a successful executive and womanizer, the character of Eddie Murphy, finds his lifestyle choices have turned back on him when his new female boss turns out to be an even bigger divine than he is. But love will prevail. You will be with Halle Berry in the end, you know? I love when I don't have to cry in the end of the movie because they stick together. They end up together, you know? I love it. So the other movie is, Prince in New York. I'm sure you heard about it. I will talk about it in just a second. First, coming around again, Carly Simon. Well, isn't this a special song?
So good on paper, so romantic, but so bewildering. I know nothing stays the same, but if you're willing to play the game, it's coming around again. kiss the host goodbye. Then you break a window, burn the souffle, scream a lullaby.
The movie is from 1988. It's a comedy, drama, romance. But I guess more comedy.
So don't mind
Akeem is the part that Eddie Murphy plays in a movie. A prince in New York.
what else can I do?
What else can I do? So Akeem is the prince of a rich African country and wants nothing more except a woman who will love him despite his title word, to escape an arranged marriage. Akeem flees to the United States of America, accompanied by his demanding companion Sammy. Sammy is Arsenio Hall, one of the biggest comedians in the United States. Google the name Arsenio Hall. You'll love his comedy bits. And James Earl Jones, that plays Akeem's father, Eddie Murphy father. So, in the end, disguised as a foreign student, Sammy has to find the queen for Akeem. And so he's disguised as a foreign student and working in a fast food restaurant. He dates Lisa and fights against the disclosure of her true identity. They end up together. That's all you need to know. And you won't cry, you will laugh with this movie. But this song by Al Green, this will make you cry. The song, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Ooh, the song, one of the songs of my life.
I can think of younger days when I lived for my life. Was everything a man could want to do. I could never see too much.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. Um minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter um minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.
I was never told about the sorrow, and how can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? Tell me, how can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And how can you make this broken
Sandra Bullock is the next actress that has a very big list, but I'm just going to tell you a few of the movies that I like the most. Entering The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds, or The Lake House on my top favorites. The Lake House with Keanu Reeves that I talked about in the first part of this special episode. And A New Hope or Speed with Keanu Reeves again. Or While Sleeping. Or Miss Detective. Love Without Warning with Hugh Grant. She has a list that goes on and on. Just Google it. Sandra Bullock romantic movies. We'll like at least a few.
Never see tomorrow. Would you believe that no one ever told us about the sorrow? So how can we live a broken heart? And mine is
I'll Never Let Go, Jack, I Promise, from the movie Titanic.
Can you stop us? That old sun from shining
Is hurting. Al Green, it is hurting in this song. Someone broke Al Green's heart. I wonder who was it? From the City of Angels movie, I would rather have had one breath of her hair, one kiss of her mouth, one touch of her hand, than eternity without it. Just one.
I just wanna.
And from another one that I'll talk in the third or fourth part of this special episode, As Good As It Gets, is on my top favorites, with Jack Nicholson, the genius, the magnanimous, the superb talent of Jack Nicholson with Helen Hunt. And he says, "You make me want to be a better man."
This old broken heart, I think I believe I feel like
I vow to fiercely love you in all.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.
All your forms now and forever. I promise to never forget this is a once-in-a-lifetime love from the movie The Vow.
How can you stop the rain from falling down?
It would be a privilege to have my heart broken by you. The Fault in Our Stars. And from another that is on my top list, Serendipity. Again, Google this movie. You will love it. Serendipity is the movie with John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale. Serendipity. Check it out, please. It concerns the signs of love, you know? And it says, it's like in that moment, the whole universe existed just to bring us together. Dinah Washington has that power with her voice. I already sang Dinah Washington once on the other channel I have where I sing. But now you'll listen to the original. I'll close my eyes. Dinah Washington.
You will understand too in these words that I say. I'll close my eyes to everyone but you. And when I do, I'll see you standing there.
In my humble opinion, they don't make voices like this anymore. I think, yes, of course, you agree with me. I am here and I am looking at her, and she is so beautiful. I can see it. This one moment when you know you're not a sad story, you are alive, and you stand up and see the lights on the buildings and everything that makes you wonder. The Perks of Being a Wallflower, the movie.
To everyone but you. And when I do,
in my opinion, the best thing you can do is find someone who loves you for exactly what you are. Good mood, bad mood, ugly, pretty, handsome, what have you. From the movie Juno.
I'll never say yes.
Sweet Home Alabama.
A new love affair.
You're the first boy I ever kissed, Jake, and I want you to be the last.
To everything that's gay, if you are not there, to share each lovely day. And through the years,
love is passion, obsession.
When we're far apart,
someone you can't live without.
Close my eyes.
If you don't start with that, what are you going to end up with? Meet Joe Black with Brad Pitt and the other actor. I'm forgetting the name, but I'll tell you in just a while. Choose me, marry me, let me make you happy. My best friend's wedding. What I really want to do with my life, what I want to do for a living, is I want to be with your daughter. I'm good at it. From the movie with John Cusack, the brother, not the sister. Say anything. Do you know this voice? Do you know this song? Dream by Roy Orbison. A romantic just like me.
Of memories that slow dream when the day is through. Dream and they might come true. Things never are
come here with no expectations, only to profess, now that I am at liberty to do so, that my heart is and always will be yours. From the movie Sense and Sensibility.
So dream, dream.
You don't marry someone you can live with. You marry the person you cannot live without. P.S. I love you. The next song is from a movie. And this song, of course, is from a movie, but this song is so special. It plays in the end of the movie I'm going to talk about next. And just listen to the voice of Chris Martin for a while from Coldplay. The music soundtrack from the movie that I'll talk about is called The Scientist. And the lyrics are so good.
I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I'll set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Now let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on the sides apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start.
Comedy, not so comedian comedy, I guess is more of a mystery romance from 2004 that has a lot of drama, a lot of lies, a lot of misunderstandings, you can call it that. The film that contains this song by Coldplay, The Scientist, in the last part of the movie, of the film, is Wicker Park. Write this name. You will love this movie. I'm telling you that. Wicker Park. It's easy. Just Google the main cast with Diane Kruger and Josh Hartnett. So Josh Hartnett, he plays Matthew. Diane Kruger plays Lisa. And he has a great cast, quite unknown cast. The director, the wonderful director of this movie, because I have to tell you, Paul McGuigan, or McGuigan, it's a tough name to say, he did a tough idea, a tough movie to make. And when you watch the movie, you will understand my opinion. So the movie is called Wicker Park. A young Chicago advertising executive believes a woman he sees in a cafe is his long-lost love. His belief leads to obsession as he puts his life on hold in order to trail her. You have to know, spoiler alert, you will be with her in the end, but till that happens, you won't sit tight on your chair, on your couch, watching this movie, because it has a numerous of misunderstandings, obsessive, lying people around these two, Matthew and Lisa, played by Diane Kruger and Josh Hartnett. But in the end, you listen to this song by Coldplay and you get what I love about this movie. And talking about romance, these two voices joined together to do one of most romantic songs of all times. It's all coming back to me now. Do you know this piano intro? Celine Dion and Meatloaf featured an amazing romantic song. I'll let you listen to it.
There were nights when the wind was so cold that my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel, all the tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. I finished crying in the instant that you left, and I can't remember where or when or how, and I banished every memory you and I had ever made. But when you touch me like this, and you hold me like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. When I touch you like this, and I hold you like that, it's so hard to believe, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There were things I'd never do again, but then they'd always seem right.
Happy Valentine's Day. Oh no, did you forget? It was Valentine's Day. But for me, February is the month of love, so...
If I kiss you like this, and if you whisper like that, it was lost long ago, but it's all coming back to me. If you want me...
So whether you're the sort of person who balks at the idea of soulmates, or you secretly love watching sappy films in secret, we can all agree that there's nothing quite like a movie full of love and romance. While listening to these songs, such as this one by Celine Dion and Meatloaf, sure, there may be obstacles, misunderstandings can keep characters apart. Pushy friends can convince them they're better off on their own. The male lead might have to help some hobbits take an evil ring or to Mordor. I'm talking about the movie Lord of the Rings. But in the end, we all know it's going to work out because it's Hollywood. And Hollywood knows how to do romantic movies. Do you agree?
That will last to us forever. But
you were history with the slamming.
So go find someone you love or just like very much. Indeed, just as they are. And quote one of these romantic movie lines to them. Chances are you'll get a date, and if not, well, there's still all great movies too.
Coming back to me if you touch me like this, and if I kiss you like that, it was gone with
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love. No, I like you very much, just as you are. Mark Darcy in Bridget Jones' Diary from 2001.
So strong again somehow.
I have crossed oceans of time to find you. Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula 1992 movie.
But if I touch you like this, and if you kiss me like that,
It was so long ago, but it's all coming back
to me if you touch me like this, and if I kiss you like that,
It was gone with the wind.
I was looking up. It was the nearest thing to heaven. You were there. Terry McKay and The Fair to Remember, 1957.
There were things we could never do again, but then there'd always seem right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than all your loves and love. Baby, 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 when you touch me like this, and when you hold me like that, it was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back.
Death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. Wesley, The Princess Bride, 1987.
The flesh and the fantasies all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now.
And maybe it'll be enough. If you know that in the few hours we had together, we loved a lifetime's worth. Sarah Connor, Terminator, with, you know, who? Arnold Schwarzenegger. 1984. I think I'd miss you even if we never met. Nick Mercer, The Wedding Date, 2005.
when you see me like this, and when I see you like that, we see just what we want to see, all coming back to me. The flesh and the fantasies all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. And when you kiss me like that, it's all coming back to me now.
A struggling widow falls in love with an illiterate, short-order cook, whom she teaches to read and write in her kitchen each night. The movie I'm talking about is Stanley and Iris. Have you heard about that movie yet? With, guess who? Two amazing actors.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora. O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.
Robert De Niro as Stanley Cox and the amazing Jane Fonda as Iris King. This is an amazing movie that you have to look on Google. Please, Stanley and Iris, a drama romance. It's such a sappy movie, you know, and the cast with so many good actors and actresses, but of course, mainly Robert De Niro and Jane Fonda. This movie is so special. It has a script that I just have to pay tribute here. The director is Martin Ritt, and he did an amazing job. Pat Barker and Harriet Frank Jr., they wrote the screenplay, and believe me, it is amazing. Make Someone Happy, Jimmy Durante. Robert Redford and Jane Fonda, again, the amazing Jane Fonda, but the magnanimous Robert Redford. He's a producer, director, actor. He has a numerous list of movies, which I won't talk today about them, but this one only because of Jane Fonda. A romance and drama from 2017 called Our Souls at Night. It's not your typical movie for Valentine's Day, but if you are a lover of movies and amazing scripts, amazing screenplay, and amazing actors, you should watch it. I'm talking about Our Souls at Night. But for now, Bee Gees will keep you company. Too Much Heaven, one of my favorites.
Oh, you make my world a summer day. Are you just a dream to fade away? Love mine, it's too much heaven. Love mine, it's much harder to come back. I'm waiting in line. Love mine, it's too much love anymore. It's as high as a mountain and harder to climb. You and me, girl, got a highway to the sky. We can turn away from the night and day and the tears we had to cry. You're my love. I can see a new tomorrow. Everything we are will never die. Love is such a beautiful thing. When you want to me.
Love is such a beautiful thing. I agree with Bee Gees. Fonda, Jane Fonda, and Robert Redford star as Addie Moore and Lewis Waters. a widow and widower who lived next to each other for years. The pair have almost no relationship at all with each other, but that all changes when Addie tries to make a connection with her neighbor, Louis, portrayed by Robert Redford. This is a well-rated movie, good critics, very well accepted by the critics. And I'm a bit of critic of cinema myself, and I have to tell you, if you are a lover of cinema, these two, Jane Fonda and Robert Redford, they are on that top list, that top list. And just watch the movie, you won't regret it. It was a really nice surprise to me. So therefore, I'll repeat the name of the movie, Our Souls at Night, starring Robert Redford, Jane Fonda. So, if you remember what I said earlier, I got a song that my teachers at school, when I was a little girl studying in my hometown school, my hometown, for those who don't know, is Barcelos. I'm living in Porto, Matosinhos, but I grew up, I was born in Barcelos, and in my hometown school, my teachers used to tell me I have a great voice for singing, and yes, I listened to Freddie Mercury, Queen, Michael Jackson, you name it.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora! O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora!
I'm crazy about music overall. All types of music. I breathe music. You should know that. But Whitney Houston, I used to sing this amazing voice by Whitney Houston. And I've got the right movie to talk about in just a few minutes, concerning I Will Always Love You by the splendid Whitney Houston, for you to enjoy.
We'll always love you, my darling, you. bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love you.
Well, the saxophone is keeping us company. I just love saxophone songs. Kevin Costner portrays Frank Farmer, the bodyguard, the famous bodyguard of Whitney Houston, who plays Rachel Marron. And the cast and crew has Bill Cobbs in it, Gary Kemp, you name it. And we can listen to Whitney Houston's voice throughout the whole movie, which I love that.
And happiness.
So Mick Jackson did an amazing movie. He did an amazing movie, giving credit, giving a tribute to such a dazzling voice that Whitney Houston has had. She still has in the CDs and the discs. You can listen at home or YouTube, whatever. Unfortunately, of course, as I was saying, but this song is so special that I'm putting on repeat for now, on repeat mode, because it's so special, this song. She left us in a real strange way. Till this day, we don't know if she ended her own life on that bathtub with those medicines, those pills she took. We don't know if she wanted to end her life or if it was an accident. This episode won't be about that. I will do a special podcast about Whitney Houston. Just pay attention to my episodes and you'll see I'll do something about her soon or whenever I have the time to do it. Today is to talk about love, romance, and her voice plays a huge part in this word or verb, love, to be loved. You need Whitney Houston to be playing on the record, on the radio, if you want to be romantic. This is the girl you call to sing. I'll talk about the movie in a few seconds.
I hope life treats you kind And I hope you have all you dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love.
I'm trying to let her shine, have her moment. She deserves it. Sing, Whitney, sing your heart out. We're listening to you now. So a former Secret Service agent takes on the job of bodyguard to an R&B singer whose lifestyle is most unlike a president's. This was a well-rated movie. You go, Whitney, you go. So there's another song that I hope it is the song of the day on which I will marry someday with my boyfriend. 14 years of relationship. This is the song I want to play in our wedding someday. And this song has history in my life and in the movies, in the cinema life. I'm going to talk about that in just a minute or so. Van Morrison, One Fine Day, is one of the movies, but there's a lot of movies that has Someone Like You in the soundtrack. Congrats, Van Morrison, you did such a good work with this song.
Make it all worthwhile. Someone like you, keep me satisfied. Someone exactly like you. I've been traveling a hard road. They've been looking for someone exactly like you. I've been carrying my heavy load, waiting for the light to come shining through. Someone like you, make it all worthwhile. Someone like you, make me satisfied. Someone exactly like you. I've been doing some soul searching, find out where you were at. I've been up and down the highway.
Van Morrison, when he did this song, he was composing magic, blissful magic. To me, in my opinion, one of the best songs ever written, ever composed. So the movie list goes on and on. Only the Lonely from 1991, Prelude to a Kiss 1992, French Kiss 1995, One Fine Day, 1996, and Bridget Jones' Diary, 2001, and American Sniper in 2014. But there's another movie which has this song in it. This list I told you about just now, it contains this song by Van Morrison, and I'm going to tell about one movie in particular on this list that I haven't mentioned that has the name of the song, Someone Like You. And Someone Like You is a song written by Northern Irish singer and songwriter Van Morrison and recorded on his 17th studio album, Poetic Champions Compose, 1987. It has become a wedding, you heard it, a wedding song, and I told you I want it to be on my own wedding someday. On my own wedding, this song, it will be really special and a real tribute to superb composer, songwriter, singer such as Van Morrison. I have almost all his albums in my house. So Someone Like You has become a wedding song for most of the people in the whole wide world and a movie classic. Like the movies I talked about earlier, the list goes on and on. The list of the movies that portrays this song in the soundtrack is a huge list. So the song is a movie classic, is subsequently furnished the framework for one of Morrison's most popular classics and love ballads. This is a true love ballad, and I already played the Have I Told You Lately earlier in this episode that was released in 1989. So the movie that I most love is Someone Like You. Has the same name of the song, of course. So go to Google and search for the name Someone Like You, the movie, not just the song, but the movie that was released as Animal Attraction in the United Kingdom. So in United Kingdom, the name of the movie is Animal Attraction, but the main title around the world overall is Someone Like You. So it's a 2001 American romantic comedy film directed by Tony Goldwyn, based on Laura Zygmunt's 1998 novel Animal Husbandry.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora! O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora!
It's a tough name to say, which tells of a heartbroken woman who is looking for the reason she was dumped. The film stars have Ashley Judd, Greg Kinnear, Hugh Jackman, Marisa Tomei, and the sexy Ellen Barkin. And these characters that Ashley Judd, Greg Kinnear, Hugh Jackman, Marisa Tomei, and Ellen Barkin play, these characters are amazing because they, the movie starts with a voiceover of Jane Goodall, that is played by Ashley Judd, over the images of a scientific experiment with a bull and a herd of cows. Apparently, the bull never mounts a cow twice, not even if her scent is changed. He prefers a new cow. So Jane says that until recently, she believed that men are all like the bull. But to understand what happened, you have to...
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora. O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.
See the movie. Oh yeah, you have to see the movie and listen to the song in your home. I'm just telling you that she will be with the character of Hugh Jackman in the end. They start off as good friends. He is a womanizer, but they will be together in the end. I am going to end this episode about love, about romantic comedies, romantic dramatic movies concerning love and romance, with a special tribute to honor a great man called Armando Anthony Chick Corea, who died in 9 of February.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora. O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.
2021, sadly. And he was a jazz composer, keyboardist, band leader, and occasional percussionist. And his compositions, Spain 500 Miles High, La Fiesta, Armando's Rumba, and Windows are widely considered jazz standards. As a member of Miles Davis Band in the late 1960s, participated in the birth of jazz fusion. In the 1970s, he formed Return to Forever, along with Herbie Hancock, McCoy Tyner, Keith Jarrett, and Bill Evans. He is considered one of the foremost jazz pianists of the post-John Coltrane era. So, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the sound issues, but it's not on my control. Chick Corea to end this episode of Love with the song My One and Only Love. Chick Corea, my honor to him. So stay tuned for the next episode, but the third part and the fourth part are coming soon. One of these days.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.
You have to stay tuned to my website or social media. You just go to www.silviadosantos.net and you'll get all the info about my social media, etc., and podcast, whatever. And while Chick Corea is playing on the background, this is my tribute to the late Chick Corea. May he rest in peace, because he was a fantastic, terrific jazz player who played with the best ones: John Coltrane, Keith Jarrett, Bill Evans, Herbie Hancock, McCoy Tyner, Miles Davis, you name it.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora. O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.
Done it. So my name is Silvia Dos Santos. Join me on the 3rd and 4th in a few days of this special episode on love, on romance, with more titles of movies, more songs, and soon I will return to my standard episodes regarding special people, very interesting people, and miscellaneous stuff. Always with good music. Thank you for participating on the chat, on live chat, on Podbean. Subscribe to get notifications about the next live shows. Okay? Thank you. Chicoria for you guys. Bye bye.
O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora. O dia tem mais de 1000 minutos. 1 minuto aqui, 3 minutos de música ali e para beber água. Minuto Vitalis é o que precisas para hidratar o teu corpo. Este anúncio também podia ter 1 minuto, mas preferimos parar para... Minuto de hidratação Vitalis. Está na hora.